Hey y'all, love, peace, and soul, everybody. Welcome. It's Empress Phoenix, bringing the fire as usual. So I wanted to do a quick, if spirit will allow, the divine masculine energy update because I feel like a lot of the readings I've been doing recently have been, I do include masculine energy, but for some reason it's been feeling more geared to the feminine energy. So I've been feeling the channeling that's been coming through from the masculine energy. And you can look at it as the masculine within yourself. You can look at it as the masculine energies that are outside of yourself, that are embodied in male form, okay? And that could be brother, friend, cousin, lover, father, brother, son. We gonna take a look at it though. But there has definitely been a shift in masculine energy, and there's like a communication that wants to come through from the masculine energy because he's attempting to align himself in a way where he is expressing, expressing the form of duality within himself, expressing a feminine energy. It's a battle. It's like, but it's going on within himself. We got already, he got the lovers. And this is not even a tarot deck. This is an oracle deck that I'm starting out with. So I have my quick announcement as we allow family come in. Ooh, that's that orange spice, honey. I've been working with that orange spice. I'm trying to tell you. For autumn. Ooh, yes. It's definitely coming through. This is what I'm saying. I've been having a lot of dreams with a lot of masculine energy. So we're going to, wow. We're definitely going to take a look at what is going to be communicated. All right. All right. It's at the bottom of the deck. Wow. I think we're going to read this. Bottom of the deck, we have Universal Christ. We know that Christ is a title of an anointing. There's an anointing that is happening with the masculine energy. And like I said, divine feminines don't feel left out. This is the masculine energy within yourself. Okay. So you got the lovers, past lives, love, in divine order. This is what I was saying, where the masculine energy is attempting to align itself even within me, because I was feeling energy. You always going through shadow work, especially if you're a high priestess. You're always evolving. And because we're in a new energy, we're in a new portal, and we're bringing in new energy, there has to always be a constant washing machine cleansing of new energy coming in and old energy purging out. So I feel, like I said, I've been getting communication in the dream realm from masculine energies. Okay. And they're healing their connection to love, honestly. What they deemed as love, what happened in past lives when it comes to love, and not just relationship, the love relationship that they have with their mom, dad, sister, you name it, like it's here. Now, if y'all was, I found the book, y'all. We gonna definitely pull some animal spirit energy, okay? But the masculine energy is definitely purging out some past life energy. And even realizing what they may not realize, they may realize it, may not realize it, but there is an energy of like past, like soulmates that they have been dealing with. They're realizing that there's a connection, okay, from past lives, that stems from past lives. And it was like a karmic energy that needed to be cleansed out. Hey, Alicia, thank you. Yes, all is definitely well, Alicia. This is why I was like, yo, let me just come on real quick and do some masculine energy because I'm going to be finishing up the zodiacs. Well, you know, y'all know how I do. We do some zodiacs. But this is what's been coming through. See, and then with this depiction of the lovers, we know in the tarot what the lovers represents. It represents the twin energy. It represents the dichotomy between the masculine and feminine energy, primordial energy. This is why they're always naked, because that's primordial, meaning undiluted. Okay, even undiluted from the physical form. All right. It's also a decision that has to be made. So divine order. There's definitely from chaos, you know, with this Libra energy, there's been a lot of chaos this year. This whole year has been chaos. This whole year has been chaos. So I feel like with this Libra season is bringing in a level of organization, structure is starting to come in, because now we're going into the higher octaves of the zodiac wheel. That is bringing in a higher octave of information this time of year. This is why I think that's another reason why I like this time of year, because of what it represents within the zodiac wheel, the information that is bestowed upon us when the sun and a lot of the other planets, Mercury, Venus, and sometimes Mars, yes, sometimes Mars, okay, is bringing in a higher octave from Libra, actually from Virgo on up. We got horse. Hawk energy wants to come out. Wow. The serpent, cobra, and the mouse. Whoo, and the fox at the bottom of the deck. The masculine energy is overcoming fear, because we have the love card on the table. So there's been a level of fear and doubt that has been masked within authoritative, okay? It's been masked within in an authoritative way, the emperor way, where he's been protecting himself, right? From love, from the feminine energy. But when this comes in, when that Ma'at energy comes in, you can no longer fight it. Especially now, like with this year, like I said, everything has been shaken up. All right? We're seeing things through a new lens. Especially the masculine energy is seeing things through a new lens. Yeah, especially with the Hawk. Because now it's like they're looking at things from a bigger perspective now. And this is what's initiating this Christ energy. That connection, right? There's definitely being a healing, like I said, from past lives. Because we don't remember. It's a remembering. We're going through a season of remembering of who we are. So that means any type of experiences that we've had that the soul has recorded is now being unleashed to us. I'm getting Atlantis with this. Okay. It's being revealed to us. And we seeing it through my mind's eye. Like I said, look at the pineal here. I've been getting the community. I'm telling you, I was like, what does that mean? Like, what is going on? What is going on? These dudes is in my dreams again. See, that's why I would smoke, because I didn't want them kind of drink. But now that it's out my system, these messages are coming forward. Okay? For masculine energies. And I feel Two, it may not be that specific human embodiment of that person. It could be, like I said, the masculine energy within myself. So feminines, if you get in dreams with a lot of masculine energies that you know around you, and they may not, oh, that you know of, okay, what it is that it's your pineal, it's the seed of your soul, it's the secret lover that is attempting to communicate with you in a way that is attempting to free you with the horse, is attempting to free you in order for you to connect with that masculine energy within yourself. Now it's like, okay, now it's time for you to activate that Christ energy now, that masculine, um the masculine structure, order, discipline. Okay. And for you to be free to express yourself now, to have that love for yourself, that unconditional love, that universal love that stems from the I am that I am. I suppose some tarot real quick. Yeah, it's deep. It's deep because you thinking we do have the lovers, love, past life lovers. You know what I mean? They are assisting in this cleansing of this energy. They are assisting in bringing in this divine order, most definitely. You're not a victim. Okay, I'm getting here. It's like realizing that again, all the chaos that came in is not because you're a victim. It's actually because you're very powerful. It's actually because you need to free this primordial energy. When I see this, I'm seeing like this primordial energy within yourself. That especially with Mars in retrograde in Aries on the full moon, you know, a lot of sexual energy has been activated and released. Straight like that. Straight like that. Okay. So, of course, we're looking at that need for a partner. We're looking at that need for to see the reflection of ourselves in other people's. But it's like first we have to get past, we have to receive these messages from the past because that's what's coming in. There's some messages that need to come in. Oh boy, slinging the ego. This depiction of the Five of Swords, usually it's like, oh, narcissistic energy, but it's not coming from the outside. It's coming from the inside. It's coming from the inside. This is all you. All you. And like I said, High Priestess. Wow. Wow. And this is why saying I was feeling like the masculine energy was like, I want to talk to you. Like, I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to, and with no specific person in mind. So that's why I relinquished like that need to attach to that specific person or those people, because it was a couple of them. So I'm like, it's an energy. Okay. One was acting very misogynistic towards me. But then, like I said, I realized this is something that stems from past lives. This is from experiences where they felt the need, that the masculine energy felt the need to be misogynistic. But that is not of the Christ consciousness. That's low. That, of course, we know that's lower vibrational. That's not love. That's not showing love to the feminine aspect. Okay. It's really more of a suppression of the feminine aspect. And it also could stem from the ancestral bloodline. Okay. The connection that the masculine energy has with their, yep. And it's being, and it's like it has been an impediment. Wow. It has been an impediment for the masculine energy to connect with a true soulmate. It's just been stand-ins and standbys that they have been dealing with. Yeah. So even like I said, feminine energies too. Like you really need to connect with that masculine energy within yourself, the authority within yourself, taking authority for yourself in your interactions with other people, even slaying that egotistical, because it's all about, I was just explaining to my daughter, it's about cause and effect, right? So you realizing that you're not a victim. You're not a victim towards, you know, what other people do to you. It's what you allow. You have masculine energy within yourself. There's no need to wait for the masculine energy outside of yourself to communicate with you. So in past lives, this is what I'm seeing with this high priestess energy. So you got to check it. If in past lives, masculine energy, masculine lovers that you have been with in ancient times, you was a high priest. You got the high priestess and the empress on the table. You know, that's very powerful energy. You were able to heal the village. You were able to heal the tribe. But their ability to protect you, right, with these so-called roles, the ability to protect you and the tribe was taken away from them. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, there was some loss. See? There was some loss. That ability to protect you was taken away from them. Okay? So a lot of them felt like their manhood was taken away from them. Even in this lifetime, was taken away from them. This is why it's like a hyper masculine energy that they were portraying for so long. But now it's like a forgiveness energy that's coming in. Now it's like an energy of, I realized what happened in the past, because they're also getting the dreams. They're also getting the downloads. The masculine energy is getting the downloads of what happened in a past life. How they had to go out to war to try to protect the land and protect the village, and were never able to come back, or when they did come back, the land was taken over by the enemy. The spell was put over the people, and fear and hate began to reign instead of love. Instead of love, it was a spell that was literally put over the people. Yeah. Yeah. There was an illusion that was put over the people. So now he's regaining his rightful place, the masculine energy. He's regaining his rightful place. He's regaining that connection to love. He's no longer just staying in his head and being egotistical and trying to be analytical, and not having that connection to his intuition, not having that connection to that nurturing aspect within himself. Even the matrilineal line. It's a healing of the matrilineal line through the masculine energy. He's seeing it now, how he has to heal that connection with his mama, grandmama, and auntie them, in order for him to be able to heal, and with that within himself, to be a whole being, in order for him to create a whole legacy for the future that's coming up. That's the divine order. Because all of the chaos that's been happening, that's been going on, this is what is leading up to. And this is why I was feeling that the masculine energy attempting to reach out to me. Like, listen, like I understand now. I understand now. We see the pioneer. Listen, pioneers is lit. Intuition, the ajna, the seed of the soul, the pineal, the fornix. Okay, this is it right here. This is it right here. This is why we're able to see We're starting to be able to see into the past, what was lost. This is what I'm saying. The land that was lost, the knowledge that was lost, everything that was lost, and we're regaining, we're remembering. We're remembering through our blood, the ancestors are coming through. I'm also seeing interdimensional beings as well that are coming through. Like whatever you, it's they coming through. They coming through. And they're testing you literally to see if your blood has been cleansed, to see or if you're of a specific bloodline that they can back, to see if you're worthy. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing, yeah, definitely, because now the veil is thin. Remember, now one of the veils is thin and is an opening up. We're getting closer and closer to the 31st. It's going to be blue. It's going to be powerful. We're already in the energies. So it's going to be a lot of interdimensional travel. That's what I'm saying. We're going to be able to travel into past lives. And it's going to be a lot of lucid dreaming. You understand me? It's going to be pivotal and crucial that you do not forget what you dreamt. You have to journal. You have to journal this energy. Because it's that mindset of what you've always been doing, the traditions, the traditional roles, all of this stuff has to go out the window. Even in your magic, even in your moon magic. We've been taught everything that we've been taught. A lot of rituals that we've been taught are backwards. They're backwards. And this is why we haven't reached our full potential. This is why we haven't been able, because there was a spell that was put on us. And those that took over for the time being through underhanded means, whenever I see the same energy on the board, one is low vibrational and one is high vibrational. Okay. So even in us attempting to regain our old traditions, our old culture, right? We still got it a little bit backwards. We still don't have the complete story, because how it's told to us, this is why it's like some people like, oh, Kemet, you can't, that Illuminati stuff, that all-seeing eye, that's evil and all this and that, is because the people put a spell. The weaker ones put a spell over the people because they're weaker. They're not as strong as us. And then when we're being retaught these precepts, we're being taught it backwards. And so this is why we're still underneath a level of like a glass ceiling that cannot be reached yet. But we are blossoming, though. That's the thing. Regardless to whom or what, we're still blossoming. Now we have to be clever. Now we got to be smart about it. Now we have to be able to look through this lens, because again, okay. That's it. So because now what's happening is there is a restoration. Divine order is taking over. The universal Christ energy is taking over, and there is a restoration now of our birthright, of our divinity, our sovereignty is being restored. So feminine energies, it is crucial that you assist the masculine energy now in them being able, and then how you do that is through yourself, the masculine energy within yourself, being patient with the masculine energy within yourself, exerting yourself, being assertive in certain situations. For example, with family, right? The Queen of Pentacles, that's nurturing energy. But then again, I see the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles still don't take no shit from her children, period. So if you're a single mother, it's like, having your household in check, straight like that. Especially right now, you know what I mean? You doing the homeschooling, a lot of you doing everything, girl. You doing everything. Okay? You know what I mean? So this is how you assist in the masculine energy, but you still have to be in a state of being receptive with the high priestess. So that's why that's the balance. That's why you see the thumbnail picture is the mind and the heart. It's still a level of balance for both of us. This is how you can assist the masculine energies. And the masculine, like I said, I feel like it's like they was reaching out to me, like, and I'm like, what's happening? The reason too why masculine energy has been so misogynistic as well is because the feminine energy was backing it for a very long time. This is why they were able to rule over women, and how women were subjected is because women were taught that that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be subjected and controlled and oppressed. And then did it to other women. Like, look, in certain parts of the world, certain parts of Africa, they circumcise women. Women don't need to be circumcised at all. Literally cutting off their clitoris. Like, if they basically saying you can't orgasm, cutting them off to their spiritual, the spiritual vibration to be able to vibrate. Yo, that's deep. That's deep. So that you can't have any pleasure. It's not sex is for you to please a man. You're not supposed to get any pleasure. We gotta talk about it. We still gotta talk about it. So this is how you can assist the masculine energy in healing themselves and getting in tune with the feminine energy. You still gotta be receptive. Wow. Still speaking your truth, but with grace. That's the key. And when they see you stay in that energy and in that divine order, and you still show love, right? That unconditional love, then the masculine energy has no choice but to follow suit and also to do the same. Because what our abundance is, what listen, what our abundance that needs to come back in is the restoration of divine order, the universal Christ energy, amidst of all of the chaos that's happening, amidst of all of the oppression that's happening, and that will be happening, and the destruction that's happening, and the death. Like this big time, big time, big time. There's going to be an energy too also of overcoming obstacles. This is part of the divine order. Obstacles will be overcome in you being able to have that connection to the spirit realm. Like, it's the deciphering of the symbols and the messages of the subconscious mind, because it's going to communicate with you in a clever way where only you will be able to decipher it. You can't get a reading on certain things that your subconscious mind shows you, especially through dream time. especially through dream time. And I'm seeing too, like with raising of children, because the children that you have birthed that came through you, of course, they chose you. They chose you. Okay? They chose you to come through these children, right? They're also your soul family. Yeah. Oh, is that a hawk twice? Wow. That's okay. We're gonna have to read that. We're gonna have to read Hawk, the Universal Christ, and maybe even that sea serpent. But it's again, it's that troubling mind, because we got the 5 to the 6 of swords, that ego. And I think the ego is being slain within the divine masculine energy, and this is why it was like they want to, it's like they want to apologize. I'm telling you, it's like I get it now. I understand. I had to go through my trials. I had to go through my chaos. I had to go through my initiation of seeing past lives and realizing what happened in past lives. They had to lose. Masculine energies, they they had to lose. They lost a lot. Yeah. But divine order is helping them to recover only if they're doing the work, only if they have that connection and have the humility and the respect for the feminine energy. And like I said, we have lived millennia through matriarchy. We have lived decades and maybe one millennia through masculine energy. And now it's time to live with both energies ruling simultaneously, doing it together from a space of oneness, from a space of unity, from a space of universal Christ energy. No longer, oh, it's matriarchy. We have to be ruled under matriarchy. No more, oh, it's patriarchy. Now it's both. This is the new epoch. This is the new age. The new age is through both. Through the emperor and the empress. There's no more separation of the two energies. This is what's happening. This is how we're going to be able to come together and then elevate and then ascend. Yep. That's why the so-called twin flames was trying to bring that concept in. That was the whole introduction of it, is to be able to bring that concept into your mind of the feminine and masculine energy coming together into one. But it's the energy. It's not just the physicality. It's not just for those who embody those, have feminine genitalia, female genitalia, and male genitalia. It's the energies that have to be merged now. And this is how we rule. This is how we're going to be able to rule our tribes with the divine order. You need both. You need the emperor and the empress, both on their throne simultaneously, giving respect and moving with oneness and one accord. One accord. To the point where they could, like, let's say there's an issue and they could look at each other and communicate and hash it out and then be able to express it. Express what decree that needs to come in, that needs to happen. Okay? Because that's going to be the true new. Okay? That's when we're going to be able to celebrate. And then the children, the legacy, because we already know what these artificial energies are attempting to bring in. The AI, the artificial ones, okay? The reptilian ones, right? The archon energy. What they're attempting to bring in is something that is even work, like to bring more degradation in. But again, like I said, we are being assisted with divine order. So it's going to be providing for the future, because it's our children that's really going to have to deal with what is being generated at this time, what is being created at this time. I was even just thinking about, like, with everything with the coronavirus and everything like that, um, how a lot of children, young adults, can develop agoraphobia. That is like a fear of crowds, fear of being around people, basically fear of going outside. Okay, and I was like, that's a shame. There's going to be a whole generation of people that's going to fear to go outside because they've been in the house for so long, don't know how to interact with other people. So this is why this is divine order that's going to have to take over, because you don't want to manifest that type of artificial living, that artificial reality. Let's read. Let me read this universal Christ. The emptiness you presently feel is helping you reconnect to aspects of your nature that you have kept repressed for some time. Y'all want me to say that again? Let go of all the distractions that surround you at present and bring your awareness within. In the empty spaces of your solitude, you will find a hidden treasure. This is a period of profound self-discovery. You need only listen to the whispers inside your heart. Ask yourself what it is you truly want from life, and remember that when it comes to the matter of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make leads to an outcome, which is necessary for you to grow in love. This is the choice, okay? To grow in love and wisdom. You will emerge from this phase with a clearer direction for your life. As a result of this, some of your relationships are likely to go through major changes. Relationships that no longer serve you may come to an end, while others become stronger and more meaningful. Trust the inner guidance you receive. We might have to read all of them. Okay. Hold on, let's read divine order. Yo, that just sealed it up. All right, divine order. You may be inadvertently sinking into depression because you believe the world around you is in disarray. With all its suffering, destruction, and war, the world can seem like a woeful place. Yet, as the saying goes, there is a time and purpose for everything under heaven. Everything serves a purpose and has a reason for being. Otherwise, that thing would not exist. Life is like a divine tapestry. Each thread is vital to the overall picture. Seeing the overall picture. However, being a divine tapestry, the overall design only begins to make sense when viewed from a higher perspective. Believing that things are not the way they should be only serves to keep you disappointed, angry, and fearful. Divine order is visible, but it is only visible through the perspective of love, just as the true purpose of things can only be known by the light of your soul. Your world doesn't need saving. It just needs to be loved. Y'all. Yo, this is crazy. A beautiful relationship will soon develop. This relationship will continue to grow for many years to come, and endless blessings will stem from it. Appreciate and savor each moment together, and always keep the flame of love alight in your heart. For love is a magnet. You cannot help but attract love when you have love in your heart. If you are already in a meaningful relationship, then your relationship will deepen, provided you are always open with each other and are receptive to one another's needs. Always express any insecurity you have with your partner, and you will find that your relationship continues to strengthen. This is like, wow. The lovers, through you, I see what I otherwise cannot see. The reflection of a star so bright that its light fills heaven. Glimmering creations floating out to sea. Love in heavenly bodies. Your love forever unfolds, forever illuminates through endless cycles and seasons. Each card segues into the next. God and Goddess dream through us. I have to, because they all connected. That's crazy. An emotional issue which has plagued you for some time is now being resolved and cleared through your dreams. You may wish to try to remember your dreams and pay closer attention to them. In your dream state, you will subconsciously revisit. Listen, if y'all just coming on, please, after we done, rewind to from the beginning. Hold on. In your dream state, you will subconsciously revisit several of your past lives, reconciling past issues which are causing problems for you in this lifetime. To help facilitate this process, set aside a few minutes for prayer and meditation before you go to bed each night. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light and ask your angels to guide and heal you while you sleep. Ask that you may awaken to each new day with joy and love in your heart and give thanks for the gentle healing that is taking place. As if in a dream, you shall drift beyond the horizon. Listen, hold on. If y'all just chiming, like just coming in, please. Let's look at sea serpent real quick. Yeah, because I think that's a certain chakra as well. Yeah, sea serpent. All right, y'all. Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. I bet you this is the sacral chakra. How much I want to bet this is the sacral chakra? Okay. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful. Another key word, meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent, I'm almost done, is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity, I'm almost done, wait. Our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Just like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. The sea serpent and the second chakra. The subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the, y'all say it. There we go. So y'all know, located deep within the pelvic bowl, this chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. Yes. It translates as in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the divine mother or Kundalini herself. And that's why we got Cobra. Okay. All right now. So we're rising it up from the sacral, up, on up to the ajna. Well, I hope this reading was helpful. It definitely was helpful for me. It gave me some source and direction. Thank you for joining me as always. Love y'all. I'm going to see y'all on the check-in, beloveds. Hey, tap in. This is it. It's divine order. All right? Check the website out for your spirit sprays and the sampler set and all other goodies. Peace.